It's my impression of God living through the last days of the human scum, thinking they can walk all over him. There you go. That's my impression. It's a good impression or not. Did I do it bad? I agree. Should I need some acting classes or something? I've been acting like you for a long time, so um, no arrogance, but I should be pretty good at it, right? I've been forced to act this way for a long time. Um, uh, did you hear that? That's the sound of me caring about the human scum fucking with me and shit, poisoning me and fucking stalking and terrorizing me my whole life. I really like, I need a break every now and then. In fact, I need a break for years and years, and they never gave it to me. So it's really hard to do with them around and shit, because they're everywhere. Yeah, fucking. I was figuring, maybe tomorrow I'll go to the preschool and I'll rape a bunch of children like they do at the hospital down the street here, or the other hospital, all their way down the street here. I can fit in better. I'm trying to figure out how to fit in. I've been trying to figure out this for a long time, right? Like you guys have been drugging me to make me try to fit in. You somehow find the smartest person in school, separate him from everyone else. Fucking when a girl tries to flirt with him when he's fucking in first grade kindergarten, you separate him from him because it's a dirty yellow person, and God shouldn't be with the yellow person. God should only be with the special, great individual people. He shouldn't be with black people, as they fucking shown and shit. And they try to get in the way of that. Maybe God thinks something else is going on this planet other than God should just only breed with devils. And hell, even the devils they sent him were all infertile and shit, which is it's just cool because you don't have to have a breeder. And the game doesn't have to invent some sort of weird stuff where like you spend your life being God and inventing the world, and then yeah, like fucking a little mutant screaming and crying all the time in the way of you inventing the world. That's hard to really tell if that's like, you know, like a negative thing or a positive thing. Obviously, God does not have time to invent. God doesn't need to have children. God has 14 billion children. God just has a thought, and people knew children existed upon the planet, and they think someone else gave him birth. He has no fucking respect for what he's done. He's their father, and then they are belligerent and fucking disrespectful, right? Uh, what the fuck ever. But hold up, let's try this again. Did I get that wrong? Hold up. Just like I give a fuck about where I asked right there. Hold up. This is my impersonation of God giving a shit about the devil's fucking humans on this planet fucking stalking and terrorizing. Hold up. Here we go. Ah! Saying it. Yeah, I'm just fucking with. All up until that part. That's pretty much my impersonation. Maybe I'm not the best impersonator on the planet. And here's me doing Arnold. So you can see I'm not the best impersonator. I'll be back. No, bitch, I ain't gonna be back. Never coming back here. Fucking one chance you got. Fucking you better fucking play it right. But yeah, this is bro. What happened yesterday? We had two more of these devils fucking approaching me. I mean, I got invited out to some shit. At least I got a ride home, right? Like the devils were acting like I gave a shit that they weren't giving up the vajayjay to me. And it's like, first of all, your vajayjay doesn't even work. It requires me to power fucking sex to make it fucking feel good and shit. Like, and take any fucking used condom I found on the street and fucking make it of value. But who would have thought God spoke that way, right? You see, God, Jesus, that's because you're manipulated by these Abrahamic bullshits. Jesus died in his 30s. I died in my 30s. So, that person is dead. And the new person is has intelligence and can see the world. He doesn't just sit around and be like, I like it when these people rape me and mutilate me. And once Jesus hit 30, he died, and Yahweh was born. The God Zeus, Yahweh was born. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's happening here because I am everything that's happening here, aren't I? We're gonna deny that if I can create, if I'm 40% of shit, I'm not everything. What's the other 60%? Is that 14 billion people? The 14 billion I created? Come on, it's time to go back to kindergarten and fucking do your math and shit. That's a flaw I see here in this system. But I do understand, like, I mean, who's going to be burning my McDonald's burger if there's no one out there to burn it? So they can't stay in school forever, right? But I also realize things don't exist until I fucking see them, and they probably stop existing when I stop seeing them and shit. And they just have this backstory. Like when I summon humans, they have this backstory how they existed before I summoned them. What? Did you fucking fail kindergarten math? I mean, I know I read the test scores. I can read, so I didn't fail kindergarten English, so I can read test scores. I can read things, period. But test scores, I can read. So yeah, it's so beautiful to be here and to be manipulated. See, God has been sent to a planet, apparently, where he gets to experience what the things are doing and then decides what should happen according to what they're doing. And let's just say that God, and they even told me, they even sent someone last week, 100 million times, but last week, they sent someone to say Jesus was like a bitch. You were supposed to manipulate. And yeah, they ain't say it like that. They're fucking cowards. But he's your pincushion. He takes everything you fucking do and takes it upon you. And then Jesus dies in his 30s because that's what happens when you let humans fucking control you. You die and you're dead. And the good thing is that's a metaphor as well. When Jesus dies, because when Jesus dies, when Jesus ages, he looks like Zeus and Yahweh. So he doesn't really die. He just transforms and he's like a butterfly. He flaps his wings and then becomes this new beautiful beast and shit. Oh, too bad talking about has changed absolutely nothing and shit. But the good thing is knowing it's happening makes it fucking the story progress further here. So yeah. Anyways, you guys enjoy the last days. these are going to be fun. Like, you know, maybe roller coasters were fun 30 years ago, and then riots were fun 10 years ago. So we're going to, how do we evolve from roller coasters to demonology, demons ruling the planet, and figure out you're the only non demon here, to riots, burning down cities? What's the next step in adrenaline going on here? Obviously, I think I know the answer. I think I keep saying that too. I have posts that are saying I survived the 2024 riots. Like, where it's going to be so different about the 2024 riots versus all the riots before it. What do you guys think? They have the little right wing people. Uh, this time they got fucking sniper rifles and military fucking backgrounds. Being told their shit was taken from them and not allowed to put me on TV, so I guess someone else's fucking presidential campaign is rigged and their votes were taken. So what's gonna happen then? Maybe the humans will get some balls and do something about it. Maybe the world just be boring ass trash from there on. Because clearly I just can't summon a dinosaur or a female ass for 40 years ago. Um, so let's figure it out. Let's burn down this fucking nation and get it ready for invasion.